Is it an actual cave or is it just a walkway?
It is a cavern. Yeah, it's a opening on the side of the mountain. Yeah,
It's a
sure.
big dark hole, so I don't know.
It's about
Just get
15,
him in out of the
20
way
foot
so we can
wide.
shoot up.
Okay, so you're here.
You can also just bring him in behind us.
That too. That's whatever's good, right?
All right, so you have a total of 30 movement. So go ahead and plot your movement. Valen's down here. It's nowhere even near where you're at. Okay, so I'll approve that. That's 15 foot right there. Now, when you drag a player,
like grapple him
only,
or something, and drag him back.
You can drag him, but it's only half your movement after that. So
So
you've already moved
maybe?
15. So I would say you probably get about another square and a half, maybe. So you could probably get to about.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. Just try. Any chance on an action?
That was
my action. Yeah, I'm with you. Like a firebolt, or something.
You could do a firebolt, sure. Yeah, go for it. We'll say the dragon's part of your movement. So which owl are you wanting to? You can attack owl number 3 with no type of negative modifier because of people being. Well, actually, you can attack any of the owls because they're about 10 foot up in the air. So
fair enough.
Yeah, they're just within hitting reach, so everybody can reach them. All right, you can go ahead and do your firebolt attack on the giant owl. All right, nice hit.
Woohoo!
Bad roll, but still, you hit him for a whole massive damage on giant owl number 3. That's the bad thing about spells; they don't get any kind of modifier bonus. All right, let's see. Let's go to the giant owl, which is swooping back around at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and is going to kind of hover here and just kind of slash out on Dorothy again. And it's, basically flapping its wings in front of you. Alright, so that's a miss. Valen, your first saving throw was a failure, so you're at one strike against him. Dorothy, you're up.
Well, I don't take kindly to things hitting me in the beard or even trying to. But I'm going to take a stab here at number 1 with Lloyd. Literally.
Alright. That's a miss. To Shem, you have inspiration, so...
Yeah, I did want to cancel that movement that I was going to make as I was going to enter the cave before the attack.
There you go. I locked him up on you guys. I saw everybody moving. I'm like, I better lock him up.
So, I would like to get Valen further in that cave. Has Keleth got him, just dragging him by an arm kind of thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so
by a couple
I'm going to kind
of
continue his movement. I've got a total movement of 30 as well, so I'm going to kind of continue dragging him. I'm going to move where my movement is right now, and then hopefully drag him further in once I can see a bit more in that cave.
Right,
is he in bad shape, like bleeding out or something?
He's dying.
Yeah, he's bleeding out. Yeah.
Ouch.
He's had 2 very deep talon slashes on his neck and upper chest area.
And
So
I
actually,
failed 1 saving throw already.
Failed 1. If you get a 1 next round, you're
dead.
Yeah, not good. All right. So what you can do is let's kind of open this up a little bit more in here. We'll say that you can take your 10 foot of movement to where he's at, and then seeing that you'll have 20 foot more of movement, you can pull him into the cave about right here. With 10, that'll pull him 10 more, and that'll give you 10 foot of movement. So that
I'm scanning around. Can I even see any deeper in the cave? My dark vision.
Sure, yeah. It's just a very smooth wall. Looks like a man-made. Basically, looks man-made. It doesn't look natural. It's not all jaggedy and whatnot. So I'll clear more in just a second. So yeah, you could get him there if you wanted to, Shem, or you could even drag him up higher if you wanted to. It's up to you.
I'm going to drag him inside. How large is this cave entrance?
It's about 15 foot wide, and to where you're at, it's about 20 foot wide now.
Tall?
For height, it's I would say probably about 15 feet.
Okay, yeah. I was trying to judge if it was wise to get him in here to keep him away from the owls swooping in, and I think it makes sense. If you could cancel that movement I had mapped out, I'm going to apply a healing kit to Valen so that he can at least be stabilized.
Okay, sounds good.
That'll be my action.
Okay, and I'll go ahead and I'll drop stable on him.
Oh,
Oh, you already did? Okay. Thanks.
With that should end my turn.
Yeah, that's good. The saver. All right, so and yeah, plus you know, these things will still be able to get in there, but these things are so big, it's not like they'll be able to fit too wide or anything, you know. So, all right, let's see. The giant owl is going to 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. At the 35-foot mark is going to reach out and try to touch Malachi.
I yelled at him, "Get in the cave!"
Oh, hits Malachi.
I'm just
Oh man, Malachi takes 9 from the claw. Wow, that's pretty tough. All right, and then this thing kind of flies by a couple more feet, ends its turn right behind the other one. They're singing, "Come on, ride that train and ride it." All right, so Malachi, you're up now.
Alright, I hear our leader yelling orders to get into the cave, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to disengage from the owl here if I need to.
Oh yeah, you'll need to. Unless you want to take an attack, I'd love to give you one, bud. All right, there's 30. All right.
Yep, that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Then.
You didn't take any attack or anything. Oh yeah, you did. You use your action to disengage. My bad. Yep. Let's see. Giant owl flies back around and starts to attack Dorothy with her 3,000 armor class. That's a miss.
No, you're thinking of a B. Dorothy's sister has a better AC.
Yeah, this thing's going to kind of block you off now. This thing flies right in. They're trying to go for the kill on good old Dorothy, and misses again. Kel, you're up. You're stabilized, so really not a whole lot to.
I'm trying to think of something that could get
Oh
them
yeah,
off
you can do that, man. You
Sweet.
can do some. Yeah.
How about I go in and slide forward a little bit and cast Burning Hands upward, trying to miss her beard. Trying
Oh, no,
to
no,
miss.
it's used to be Sage. You're fine.
Okay, we're good then.
It's too good.
Yeah, go in about...
In the armor.
Well, if you're gonna do a 15-foot cone, I would probably do it there because you'll barely hit it at 15. You know what I mean? Because if you do
any way to hook... there's no way to hook the other one behind, is there? The fantasy would hit all bloody well 3 of them.
Yeah. So if you go 15.
What if I was up here?
If you moved up here, then it would be. I don't think you could. No, you couldn't, because in 5e you can't do diagonals and stuff. It's all, point of origin is in front of you.
Just down one then. Right behind that owl. Down 1, 5 feet.
All right.
And then do the cone forward, going over the dwarf.
All right. Yeah, you'll hit
Because they're in the air, right? I can put my hand way up in the air.
Yeah, you'll hit her.
Yeah,
too,
right there.
so-
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you'll hit all 3 of them. So, in fact, you'll hit this. You'll hit this too. You'll hit all 4 of them. All right. Do you know how to do an area of effect tack? Control click all 4 tokens.
All 4 selected there.
Yeah.
I think Owl, Dorothy. Giant Owl 2, Dorothy. Which one's missing?
The one closest to you.
There we go.
All right. Now do your saving. I think it has a dexterity saving throw, right?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and it'll do all 4 saving throws at one time.
Do I do it or you do it?
You do it. No, it's on your spell. So, all right. Let's see on your sheet where it says on the actions where it says the bottom 2 buttons are very important. You want to always make sure these 2 buttons are set on combat and actions. Hey, wait a minute. Leave it on actions.
I see save there.
Yeah. Just all you got to do is click it. And they've got to beat a DC 10 saving throw. Alright, so there you go. Pretty cool, isn't it?
Very cool.
Alright, so Dorothy saved. The first owl saved. The other 2 owls didn't save. So now take that red blood drop and click that, and it'll take the successes into consideration and give them only half damage. Wow, very nice. Alright, so yeah, everybody's been wounded. They've taken either 10 or 5. Nice job on the rolls. And we'll go to
Fly, you furry fools!
the giant owls. Alright, so the giant owl is going to still take on Dorothy. And it misses. Valen, you're up.
He's still stable.
He is.
So did
He's
5
dirt
first,
napping.
but top of my hip 10.
Dorothy, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna go for the one that is right in front of my face.
Now, what did you say now?
If I got a success and should have half, shouldn't it be 5 instead of 10? Well,
It should, yeah, if it's successful, yeah, you should have taken half damage or no damage. It depends on how the spell is written, so.
got full damage 10.
Alright, let me take a look at it really quick. Go ahead and do what you're going to do, and I'll adjust it. Come on, Fantasy Grounds. Why are these not working? Didn't I read something on the forums where saving throws were not working or something like that? Very nice. You have literally killed the 3rd giant owl, so it is down.
Anybody hungry?
Feathers fly up into the air.
Thanksgiving's over, but I'll partake.
Alright, so let's see. If you were successful, and that was successful, so there should only be 5 damage. And you had no other damage before? I don't think you did you?
She did not.
All right,
No, that's
so
the first hit.
why are we having damage on successful saving throws?
I think
Except
because one
the
came
other
before
nine
the other,
also.
Dave. Did
No,
damage
it-
first, and then we did save?
It takes all that into consideration.
Okay.
I think I read somewhere on the forums that I think it's glitched. Did it say? I don't know. I could be wrong on that, but I thought I saw something on the forums on that. So that was Giant Owl 1. So it took 10 damage too, and it didn't have any. So, all right. So it doesn't look like saving throws are working, which is not a good thing. So Shem, you're up. Not a
I
good
would
thing.
like to move forward, but I think I've got other movement that's sitting out there waiting to get approved or canceled. Thank you.
All right, yep.
I'm going to move up. See that Valen is now stable. I'm going to move up in range of the owl in front of me. So I'm going to take forward about 15 feet. And then I'll
Sure.
take out my hand axes and throw away. I've got two swipes, and hopefully I can get them down.
Okay. All right. First one's a hit. Nice damage. Looks like
Nice.
the giant owl goes down.
And then I'm going to take another 5 foot forward to get in range of the next one.
Okay.
Since it's above, will I have? Is
No.
Dorothy in the way?
No,
Okay.
you're fine. Yeah,
All right.
you got a clear shot. That's a miss.
And that will end my turn.
All right, nice kill though. All right, so let's go back to the owls as it kind of swings around. Takes about 15 feet to get back. 25, 35. Going to stay here. This is going to attack. Let's see. We'll attack Kel this time.
No.
Alright, so that's a hit on you, Kel. Oh, wow, you're down in one hit, and this thing kind of flies off. So, wow, you're unconscious. Sorry, Kel.
No, Cal.
Alright, Malachi, you're up.
Alright, I think I'm going to use my Channel Divinity reserve life and give 4 hit points to Kel and 6 hit points to Valen.
Merci.
Alright.
And I'll end my turn there.
Alright. Good job. Malachi the lifesaver. Alright, so Kel, you shouldn't have needed to do that roll. So did you you didn't get the hit points added on there?
Let me have to click on manually.
How much did you give him? 6?
Cal gets 4 and Valen gets 6.
Alright, there you go. Alright, so Kel, you're prone on the ground. When you stand up, it'll take half your movement. Alright, so you got half
So
your movement left.
Stand up, back off, and firebolt.
Okay.
Alright, don't forget that you have both me and Owl 1 still targeted from last round.
There you go.
Alright.
Yes.
That is a miss. Your bolt streaks off.
I back
See
off
the-
too.
Yeah, it streaks off all the way until it goes out of your sight. Well, 150 feet or whatever.
Move
it
back
is,
towards the
fizzles
group there.
out. Alright. There you go. Alright, so let's get another talent attack on Dorothy. Wow, that is absolutely
I'm liking your
garbage
rolls
right there.
tonight, Dave. Well done.
They're really bad tonight, aren't they?
That's the second one.
Yeah, they're really bad. Valen, you're up.
Welcome back, sir.
It thinks the beard is a baby owl and gets distracted.
Okay, I wake up,
A baby owl.
get to my feet,
Alright.
and Okay, then I have to move over. I'll move over there. Now they're both in line of sight. I cast magic missile. 2 at number 4 and 1 at number 1.
Alright, go ahead and drop the damages on the right ones.
Okay, so how do I do this? If I do...
You should have a 1d4 damage pendant up there, right? Is it a 1d4
okay, so
plus
I do
1?
it all at once then.
You can, well, you can, what you can do is you can take and drop it twice on one and drop it once on the other. If you're going to
Okay.
divvy out the damage like that. Alright, so one orb does 4. Second orb does 5. Very nice. And the last to the Giant Owl 1 hits it for 4. Wow, very nice damage.
Nice
man.
rolls.
Yeah, 13 damage. Very nice. What's up, Pazza? Alright, any other movement you want to take, Valen?
Yeah, I'm okay where I'm at.
Alright, let's go to Dorothy.
Alright, gonna swing around and see if I could take this last sucker by me out.
That's
Yep.
a miss.
All right, now I'm just starting to think it's not Lloyd. It's just the door. I can't do it.
It was a close miss. Shem, you're up now.
All right, so I'm going to move forward to the owl and swing away with my scimitar.
Yeah, that thing was just starting to fly by you as you run up to it and slash it, and you miss, and it just kind of looks back at you and kind of
Apparently
chuckles.
inspired by that dwarf, I flail wildly and miss absolutely.
Yeah, you do. Whoops! Sorry about that. It's going to actually halt where you're at. Whoops! It's going to halt.
I think we both clicked it.
Yeah, we did. Sorry about that. I'm just used to clicking it, man, because hardly anyone clicks it, so it's just part of my nature. All right, so this thing's going to stop and just turn and attack you, Shem, and it misses. Let's go to Malachi.
Alright, I think I'm going to move up to there,
Sure thing.
and I'll cast Sacred Flame on Giant Owl 4 as I call down Radiant Power.
Ooh. From Loth. Ooh, it was a success.
And that's my turn.
All right.
So I get the distinct impression of everyone like fighting like they're in middle school, but not wanting to get hit. So like just batting their hands at each other from a distance.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Son of a gun.
Kel, you miss with your firebolt. Any movement you want to take?
Right there, please. Kind of tuck in and hide against that wall, just in case it comes swooping in here.
Alright. Hit that next actor button for me on the combat tracker. Lower left hand side. There you go. Alright. Giant Owl slashing out with its toe jam infested talons right at
Toe
Dorothy's
jam.
beard. Oh my gosh. You guys see that again? That's just absolutely horrible. Valen, you're up.
All right, someone kill these things.
These are about the
Alright,
most
I'm
pitiful
gonna burn my
owls.
last magic. Burn my last magic missile. Same thing.
Whoa, are you out of spell slots now?
I shouldn't be.
Wow. Well, this is only your second spell. You should have, what, 3 or 4, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I got 3. This is my
Yeah.
second one. Here.
Yeah. You still get, you
I
can still
forgot
do
I got
one more
another one
magic
after.
missile. Yeah. Yeah, it's not like old school D&D, like first edition and second edition, where you had to say, I got 2 magic missiles, or I got 1 of that. You just spend your spell slots any way you want to. It's a great thing about it. Cast away, good sir. Alright. Oh. God, look at that. Wow, Giant Owl 4 down, man. Wow, he is like rocking with those
killing him.
magic missiles, man. Yeah. Owl number 4. Couple of bolts streak up above your head and hit it right directly in the center of the chest. Poof, poof, wow! And then the thing just kind of disintegrates, and there's nothing but feathers floating up in the air as you hear it go, wow! Oh, gosh. All
I
right.
expect to see a cooked turkey in its place.
Yeah, that's what the party did on Sunday night. They cooked them and took their jug of alchemy and made a gallon of mayonnaise and ate the owl and dipped it in mayonnaise.
It only did 2 of them.
So good.
Oh no, there it is. Third one.
Yeah, you're good.
All right. So yeah, I did 3. Anything
All right,
else for you there,
Dorothy, take
Val?
this thing out.
Nope,
All right,
I'm good
Dorothy,
where I'm at.
You're good?
Alright, let's see me not finish this thing off.
Believe in you, Lloyd.
There you
There
go.
it
It's a
is.
hit. Nice hit.
Dollar bills, y'all.
Almost a crit. You still killed it
It
though.
still works.
Yeah, you still
Good
run it
damage
through.
gets him.
There you go. You guys are out of combat with the giant owls.
Dinner
Move
has been
deeper into the
delivered.
cave.
Just thinking what a badass group we are. Like, completely whiffing off our hits.
How you're thinking, wow, we're never going to be able to beat Undermountain. All right, you guys have.
I just keep thinking,
freaking-
like, alright, screw it, let's find a cloud joint and take him out.
Just remember they're tall, so they fall hard.
Just keep hitting toes.
Anybody hungry? We've got plenty of owl lying around.
Yeah, Kel and Valen may want a little bit of food.
Wizard needs food badly.
What say you guys? This tunnel entrance is very smooth, as it was crafted by maybe giants, maybe dwarves. It's that type of stone masonry. Very dark.
Able to tell if it was dwarf.
Yeah, you can give me a stonework roll.
Where's the dark vision C2?
Looks like it was probably done by giants. It's not as a meticulous type of masonry as the dwarfs would have done.
It's all about the grout lines. Dwarves would have got it perfect.
Nice, clean lines.
That's sloppy giant work, right?
Yeah. But speaking of clean lines, we could take a short rest if you guys need, and I can carve us up some owl.
If you feel like you need to,
Good to me.
Nom nom nom.
That sounds good.
Go for it. You guys can take an hour rest.
as they're doing that, I'm gonna kind of walk forward a little bit and see if I can see a little bit more of what's ahead of us.
And we can use a hit die, right?
You can use as many as you'd like. Yeah, if you have an hour rest, which you guys are successful in doing.
I would like to use 42 hit die, David.
That would be impossible because you only get a maximum of 20. Now, unless they decide to come out with like legendary stuff from 20 and up, maybe down the line. But first, they need to come up with some content for and a bunch of monsters and stuff for 20 plus.
Yeah.
'Cause
How
what
do
we
I
got
burn
out
that
now
die?
is, do what now? Oh, the healing die
Yeah.
on the front of the main character sheet on the main tab.
Oh, I
very
see it down
bottom,
here, is it?
The hit die, yeah, that's it. And when you click it, it'll go from like well, you only got one, so you'll only be able to use it once. That's
My hit die's not working.
I juiced it up right there, did I, maybe?
There it is, Kel. Yeah, you got 1 plus 2. So it's your class die and